Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
And it's cool to, like, write something, think it sucks for a while.
Next time you meet me in Gate City.
Oh, Cody Pope. I know Cody Pope.
Oh, I see the shirt. I see it.
Our friend is Cody and we not having a good day.
Smack dab in the middle of all that.
Beautifully said, and I love that you said when you have a microphone.
And we were able to do it.
It's about you showing up.
What is your favorite comment that contributes to you?
To another installment of Cody Central. Welcome back, welcome home, or welcome for the first time. If it's your first time, every night here is a little bit different, but we're going to have ourselves a wild night nevertheless. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Let's sit back, lock in. I'm your host, Cody Pope. This is my co-host, Danny Dimes.
What's up, everyone? As always, if you're tuned in from YouTube, thank you. And please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment to let us know where you're watching from. And don't be afraid to turn on notifications so that way you don't miss any of our uploads. And if you're watching from Facebook live streams, thank you as well. And please share this live stream to your page right now or share it to some of your friends. And either way, drop a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from as well. Speaking of supporting the show, we're still seeking sponsors to help us elevate the show. And so we'll be right back after this brief clip on how you can support the show.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go to hellhoundpublishing.com. Go to the menu, go find Cody Central, our show. Then you're going to scroll down and you're going to see a bunch of different donation options. Each one will have some really cool stuff that you get. Go to checkout, tell me what you want me to promote, cash out, simple as that.
Big thank you to our new sponsor, Mocha Pot Comedy in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Let's just start the show a little bit of honesty. Really need this to go good.
Use code POPE10 for 10% off tickets.
These are just thoughts of mine. I'm not God, you know? I'm not.
See some of the best stand-up comedians right here in New Hampshire.
Sorry.
Use code POPE10 today for 10% off tickets and to support our show. There, my bad. Big shout out to Mocha Pot Comedy for sponsoring the Hellhound Podcast Network. As you heard in the ad, if you want to get tickets to any of those shows in Manchester, New Hampshire, go on their website and use code POPE10 and you'll get 10% off your tickets and you're going to help us support the show as well. Real quick before we get things started, I just dropped some new performance dates. And so right now you can check me out Friday, May 22nd at Canvas in Fitchburg, Mass with my live band, The Keyholders. May 29th at New Hampshire Vintage Vinyl in Laconia, New Hampshire with I9 and DJ Myth for a free show. May 30th at Sugarcane Alley in Boston, Mass with Seti Zoo and DJ Myth. June 13th at The Spot in Nashua, New Hampshire with M. July 3rd at the Hazy Little Stage, Bank, New Hampshire Pavilion with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. And July 16th at Star Bar in Brooklyn, New York with Rhyme Rocka and more. I'm going to be announcing new dates every week. Thank you guys for all the love this year. Getting back on the road has been killer. Make sure you go to the website for tickets, dates, videos, all that good stuff. Everything is right at the hub. It's www.cody-pope.com.
Then I stopped too late. How could I be so selfish? Do this lost on the inventory of dead ends same as whom I can memories of my dead friends. It's my soul on the record, like removing the mask. Brain connected, feel electric, intermeshing spacecrafts.
Then I opened up and I looked again, saw the sound like it's the bass of my friend.
Lost some gems, I'm bound to lose some more.
You got the prescription, you got me fixing. There's a lot you've been missing since I built this lot to do something. It's got me crawling.
Not perfect, not even close to alright. If you're with me, let me hear you say alright. I'm all my name, yo.
So we got a crazy amount of shows coming up. Please get your pre-sale tickets wherever you can. Get your tickets to these shows. It's my first time back on the road in a while. I want to show all these venues and all these markets that we're doing big things. So any pre-sale tickets you guys can get ahead of time, we super appreciate that. And with that said, we got a crazy panel for tonight's show. I'm excited to bring all these people in. As you guys just heard, this Friday, I'm going to be at Friday 5/22. I'm going to be in Fitchburg, Massachusetts at the brand new venue Canvas. I'm going to be there with some of my live band. We're going to be rocking the night. And so when I was playing Central Mass, I knew that I wanted to have people from that area that really helped represent what I was trying to do. So I put the APB out for MCs in that region. And I got so lucky that 3 of like the illest lyricists, illest rhymers, these cats are perfect for this show. I'm so excited to have them here rocking with us. So let me bring these guys in real quick so that we can start hanging out. First actually, Danny, you mind bringing these folks in while I introduce them?
You know I got it. I just forgot to put my Jamie shirt on today.
Right. I feel you. So first to the panel is a Central Massachusetts-based hip-hop artist with a brand new album, The Takeover, coming this June. Please welcome first to the panel tonight, Herm. Yo, yo.
What's going on?
Yo, yo.
How you doing, bro?
What up? I
Chilling,
can't hear
man.
you.
How you doing, bro?
I can't hear you guys, bro.
You can or can't hear us?
He heard the applause, but can't hear us. That's what he just said.
All right.
I can't hear you.
All right. We're going to have to see if we can do some technical work on that in a second. Next to the panel is another Central Massachusetts-based hip-hop artist with a blazing catalog, the man responsible for the rising All or Nothing Cypher series. Please welcome to the program,
I'm gonna fucking put this shit on online, and then maybe I can hear you.
Yo, what up, Dizzy?
What up?
How you living, bro?
Good, man. Good. How you doing?
Oh, we doing good, man. Thank you for popping in, dude. I know you're out cruise controlling right now.
Oh, I just got to my spot and I'm trying to park this. I got a big ass truck. Yeah.
No, talk about timing.
What timing, right?
I know. Well, we'll let you figure out parking while we fill out the rest of this panel. So lastly, joining the program tonight is a longtime peer of mine through the New England hip hop circuit. This guy has one of the most standout flows, most standout lyrical approaches, a great discography. I'm excited to have him rocking with us. Please welcome to the panel, Weapon ESP.
Peace. It's good, y'all.
Let's go.
What up, everybody? This is dope, man. Thank you guys for making time to rock with us tonight.
No doubt, no doubt.
So we got a special
lineup.
What'd you say?
I said this is a wild lineup here tonight.
I know, for real. I got questions for all of you guys tonight, and we're just gonna hang out and shoot the shit. I'm so stoked to have everybody rocking with us. So I know a lot of the people that are watching the stream, you guys might be new to some of these cats. So what we're going to do real quick is we just made a little video for the show that we're doing on Friday, and it's got a little sampling of what each of these guys does. So we're going to play this little video for you real quick, and then we will be right back for a dope-ass conversation. One sec, gang. With us. So I know a lot of the people. So I know a lot of the
It seemed unbearable. I read the verses in the parables. Learned the broken souls repairable.
My energy be like Dark Ellis on LSD in this field for real. Hand-eye coordination, true ill. Smack the teeth out your grill. Pen bleed heat, turn a fan to a stand. Ain't a saint, I'm a sinner with a symphony flow.
I am the howling man standing upon the howling winds. Night of the hunter, the preacher upon the prowl again.
I'm no good at being cordial, hardly even polite. Always going in so hard, start to bleed in the fight.
We getting this thing going again. We got a crazy panel on this tonight. So real quick, before we dive too deep into like modern rap shit, whatever. Looks like Burn can't hear us still. I'm not sure what's going on there. You might have to adjust your audio settings.
Yo, where's Dizzy at?
I think he said he was
Probably.
popping back in because he was parking his vehicle or something like that.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, he's probably hopping. Since he got home, he's probably hopping in the house and gonna get set up real quick, I bet.
Yeah,
Then
for
hop back
real.
in.
But while we got some of you guys here already, it would be kind of, I always like to build a little background on the people that we're having
Thank you guys for
conversations
all the
with.
love this year. Getting back on the road has been you guys here already. It would be kind of, I always like.
That was weird. It's like an echo for a second there, unless that was just me.
No, I think Burn got the live feed up for audio.
Okay. I see. So Shane, I'm going to start with you if that's cool. Do you remember like what age you were when you started rhyming and what the like inspiration for that was?
So I remember I was like 12 years old when I started freestyling, like just joking around with friends. You know what I mean? We're walking down the street, rapping about what we see. You know what I mean? Just having fun. But I didn't take it seriously at all. That was like 12 years old, was just like joking around. You know what I mean? And then it got more serious when I was in high school. I'd be at parties and I'd be freestyling. Like literally, I freestyled entirely till I was like 24, 25.
Damn.
Before I ever wrote a rhyme. Wow. And then, because I was playing pro baseball and shit. I had a lot of different shit going on with my life back then. So I was like, I would still rap all the time. It was something that I wanted to do, but I wasn't sure if it was like, I wasn't like telling myself I'm an MC at that point. I was like just having fun with it, and I was nice with it, just naturally freestyling and shit. But it wasn't like I wasn't to the writing point until I was like 25, and then from then on, I was just progressing until I realized I could make an album. Didn't drop my first album until I was 29. So
damn, I didn't realize that.
I started mad late in the game, but I've been doing it since. Like I went strong ever since then, you know what I mean? But it was like before I like totally committed to it, it was a while.
Well, that's what I mean. As long as I've known you, you've been like super active. You were putting out your own records. You had like a couple like little indie record deal things that you were doing with people. Like you've always been active. So that's crazy to think that like when I met you, you were probably just kind of kicking things into gear.
Yeah, so what was that? 2014, 2015, probably we first connected.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's like I've only been actively dropping music since 2014, so 12 years.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
about
like
the same for me. I did my first mixtape in 12.
Yeah, so that means that I was like probably 30. I was probably 29 and 30 when you met me, and I'm 41 now. But I've dropped, almost pretty much an album a year, from that, So
That's wild.
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is.
I feel that. This is kind of a random one. This could be like large scale concert thing or, underground show, whatever came first. But do you remember what like the first live music thing you went to was that kind of just like hit a switch for you?
Just a live music in general?
Yeah.
I mean,
do you
definitely,
remember like any shows when you were younger that kind of made you be like, damn, I'm trying to do that?
Well, I went to a Rock the Bells concert. Well, I was already a fan of hip hop, and I already, I've been to I also like bands too. So I've seen a lot of good bands when I was a kid. I saw like Eric Clapton. I've seen like some incredible performers when I was mad young. But for hip hop, I remember Rock the Bells. Rakim performed, Slick Rick performed, fucking. What's it called? A Tribe Called Quest. A Tribe Called Quest is really, when I saw a Tribe Called Quest and like their chemistry on stage and shit like that, I was like, this is something that I wanna do. That's something I would love to do.
Dude, that's legendary. What year was that you saw them?
2000, I think it was 2010. Rock the Bells.
Holy crap, that's crazy.
Yeah, 2010, I believe. It was great, man. That show was unbelievable. It was like probably one of the best Rock the Bells they've had.
Oh, looks like we got the homie Dizzy Dizasta back in the spot. What up, bro?
My bad, bro.
No worries. And talk about time, dude, right? So before you got here, I was just saying that like I like to kind of build a little background on everybody that we like have on the panel so that the audience kind of like gets to know you guys. Do you remember when you first started rhyming and like what kind of triggered that excitement for you?
I would say I met my dad when I was 13 years old, and he, when I first met him, he had me in the studio with Crumb Snatcher and Edo G, right before Edo G started Special Teams. So that initiated me, and then I seen that he was in the game, so I started writing raps too, and then Elder Head Toucher, for those that don't know, is AKA Larry Chiba, one of the biggest artists out of Worcester, other than the Joyner Lucas and the Crumb Snatcher. He took me under his wing as a mentor, and taught me how to structure and count bars.
Damn, that's huge. So you really got introduced to it all early on in terms of like this New England hip hop thing. You kind of like,
oh yeah, I was a backpacker kid doing liquor runs for Slane when he was recording White Man is the Devil.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Dizzy, right? Check this. So right before I started performing, before I even met you, Cody, right? I went to a show and I saw Dizzy rocking with Elijah Divine at Sully's Pub, right?
Oh,
yo, I'm telling you right now, like, Dizzy, that shit was crazy. You were so nasty back then. And like the way that they were rocking the crowd, like they were literally not missing one word. I was like, that's the kind of shit that when I first started out, I was studying that shit. You know what I mean? Anyone that was killing it like that, I wanted to know like how they approached it, why, like do they practice this shit? Like what are they doing? You know what I mean? It was honestly, Dizzy, you guys murdered that shit.
Facts, yo, thank you.
No doubt.
Yeah, Elder Head Toucher, bro. He had that voice. He took like a voice enunciation class for radio broadcasting and broadcasting telecommunications and shit. So he used to teach me like how to carry out and project your voice and shit. And like it's crazy. Like I remember when I first started rapping, he's like, yo, in order to know how to rap, you gotta know how to sing. And I don't mean you need to actually know how to sing, but you gotta know the concept of singing. And I was like, that's facts. I get it.
Really is so true, man. People like
you gotta know how to use your voice, like some people don't know how to present their voice the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's this common misconception where like anybody could rap, right? Anybody could write rhymes and like put the shit together, but not everybody can recite and perform the raps, and that's like what makes you the rapper. You know what I mean? It's like it's cool that everybody can rhyme and record themselves like rhyming on camera or whatever, but like the delivery is what makes people like a MC, a artist, you know, like.
And now that you got Chat GPT, everybody think they are rapping now, but it's like you could tell who's Chat GPT in their verses and who's not.
Straight up.
It's hilarious.
Dude, it's like
yo, I just seen Weapon ESP. Yo, that motherfucker done came a long ass way. Like I remember back in the days with when Main Aim was a thing and shit, AP was a thing. And that's how I remember him was back then. And then to hear him now by himself doing his thing, I rock with your shit, bro. It don't even sound like you. It's crazy, bro. Like I mean, it sounds like you, but it's like I'm like I picture you and I hear your voice. I'm like, damn, that's the same person, yo.
You gotta know how to use your voice, man. That's the thing, yo.
Be killing shit, yo.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I can definitely say like I was lucky. I think if I am not mistaken, Shane, we met during the like right around like the Time and Lep days. I think you were kind of rocking with them for a bit, and I love those guys. They're incredible. Shout out to them too. But
they need to get back in the studio though. But,
huh?
I said they need to get back in the studio.
I'm saying, but I think
that nasty though.
That speaks to how much your work has carved its own path and how much it speaks for itself, that like they kind of took you under their wing and now you've gone on and like surpassed and excelled all the expectations that were kind of set for you. And it's really dope to, you know, like when I met you, you were an ill rapper. There was no question about that. But I think it was about the rhymes and about like being a dope MC. And then a couple years passed and you just really found this dope lane, and this like there was like a mix of like having a dope pocket lyrically and just like sonically figuring out what worked for you and then packaging that visually, and like the whole shit is just really cool. Like even today I was like going through videos of everybody's shit to make that little teaser from before, and it was like you had joints from like, you know, 9-12 years ago that I'm like, damn, them shit still hit today. Like that shit is just like, it's like evergreen rap shit.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, finding my own sound with like the beats, the production is like, I think that's one of the most important things for MCs. Because if you don't know what you sound good on, or start challenging yourself on beats, then you're just gonna be making the same song over and over. You know, like I remember I used to only rock on like when I first started, it was like 88 BPM to like 94 BPM. And then all of a sudden, like when I started getting into slowing the beat down and switching up flows and ideas, it like literally brings out a different part of you as an MC. And I feel like that's what. And then you can mix it. Then your albums can have the slow, ill joints like that, and they can have the faster joints. And then you start really, you know, building your sound.
Even the drumless joints now, like that avant-garde sound. That shit is that. Like 2 albums ago is when I started dabbling into that, and it took me off guard for a second. And then it's like once the lyrics hit onto it though, it's like,
oh yo. I love drumless shit. People fucking talk so much shit about drumless beats, but to me it's like, yo, I don't like, because it's all producers that are pissed about it. And it's like, yo, if it sounds good, what the fuck's wrong with it? Just leave it alone. Like sometimes you don't need to add the drums. Like it just sounds great. It doesn't matter to me it doesn't matter the process of the beat being made, as long as it's dope as fuck. You know what I mean? If it's dope and it makes for good music, I don't care if it like someone didn't add crazy drums to it.
Facts. Oh yeah.
I think I like that open canvas kind of stuff more as I get older, because it forces you to have to write different song parts. You know, it's like
your lyrics got to be
back to that whole thing of like. People, like a lot of people can learn how to rap well, but it doesn't make you a good songwriter. And that's the thing that I think as we get older, it's like we're not rapping for rappers anymore. We're rapping for people who have day jobs and who like have kids and have bills and shit like that. And so it's like they don't want to be impressed as much as they want to be entertained, you know?
Facts.
Dizzy, I want to ask you this because I got to ask ESP this before. Do you remember what the first concert you attended was?
October 4th, 2003. It was Redman, Keith Murray, and Eric Sermon at the Palladium. Ooh. And I remember actually I was on the street team for that for Jimmy King. And I just remember I brought these two shorties. They were twins, badass shorties too. And I was in the crowd, and then Keith Murray did a stage dive, but he came from behind the speaker, so I didn't know I was talking to shorty. I look up, I see a gray Air Force One, bang, caught me right in the face. So I was already heated, and he dropped his wallet, so I picked it up, right? And then after I went to the bathroom, and I'm looking for the shorties that was with me, I was like, where the fuck they at? Oh, whatever. So my man's got me backstage. I'm like, yo, I got Keith Murray's wallet, where he's at. And they were directing me to backstage. I opened the door. Next thing you know, I see one of the shorties I brought slurping him off and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Yo. That's a crazy story, Jesse. Yo, that's
bro,
a crazy
I was so butthurt after that day, though. I was like,
yo, what the
fuck?
Yo,
damn.
That was a Fat Joe story wild. Right there, yo. That was
oh my god, right?
Valuable lesson that day. I never brought a shorty to a show with me ever since that day.
That's crazy, yo.
That's fair.
Gets kicked in the face, gets the girl taken. That's wild, yo.
Yeah, it was like multiple things. I was done with that, man.
Yeah. I'd be like, all right, I'm out.
That's funny.
Damn. That's wild.
But yeah, that was the show that really catapulted everything for me.
Yeah, I can imagine. That would incite me to like want to jump on the train.
Oh, I was like 16, 17 years old back then, so.
That's pretty wild, dude. How do you remember, like, did that kind of trigger like a frequency of you going to shows at that point, or was it like you were still kind of like concert to concert kind of thing?
So I from there I started doing my own show, like local shows with this old school cat from Central Mass named Walter Pope. He used to do a lot of shows at this place they used to call the Atrium. And it's a place where the ceiling opens up. It's now a cigar bar, but bro, that was the spot back in the day, man. Let me tell you. And from there, I opened up for like Red Cafe, Cassidy, like a bunch of people and stuff. It was good. But the first song I ever recorded in the studio was with Elder Head Toucher over a Mobb Deep instrumental, "Shoot 'Em in the Face."
Damn.
And that was my first studio recorded song ever. It was on my 16th birthday. I came in with an eighth of weed and shit, rolled it up, and we just went and blazed the booth. It was at the Armory.
That's dope.
Wow. Hey, Shane, question for you. Who was your most important musical influence?
Like a person I grew up with, or like the music I listen to?
In general, like what would be like the most musical influence, like either in your pursuit or in your style? Like if there's like a particular individual that stands out for you.
Man, it changes over time, but I would say probably Big Pun. Probably Big Pun for influence, with the early on, especially like when I first started rapping, that was like the epitome of like he was dropping knowledge, like shit he's been through, incredible delivery, awesome, like, great beats. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is like, and I always fuck with that kind of flow. My shit used to be like that, and then I switched up the flow. It doesn't always have to be fucking da 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 da. You know what I mean? But Big Pun was a huge influence on me when I was younger.
Facts.
So yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with Big Pun.
I definitely love that, and the fact that you say that changes shows that you grow consistently as an artist over time, because you're continuously being influenced by different individuals to continue growing as an artist. So the fact that you said that, I love that. Yeah, no doubt. Dizzy, throw it out to you. Same question, my man. Most important.
Sean Price.
Sean Price. You had that in the barrel. You're like, ask me that question. I got that answer.
Well,
I'm ready to fire.
So if you hear a lot of my music, like I don't sound like him. I don't try to. It's not that's not the case at all. But I was around him so much before he passed, especially right before he passed. I was with him literally the day before he passed. But I was around him so much that you could hear the cadence in my music, like just from like my signature grunts to my pauses and my in the pocket, bars and shit. Like it's P influenced all day. But till this day, I say like new school wise, there's definitely a plethora of different artists. But I would say as of right now, a big influence in a lot of the shit I've been doing has been both Rockness Monster and Bad Seed, because Bad Seed is constantly, he's been on this new wave where he's flipping different songs now, and it's like it's not something that I would want to bite, because that's the style he's doing, but it shows me like, damn, you could re-innovate things. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always a place for re-innovation, and it's amazing how it comes, like how everything is put together. You know what I mean? And then Rockness Monster, I love him because you could throw Rockness on a hardcore boom bap joint, and then throw Rockness Monster on some like new school Ron Browse type shit or Just Blaze type shit, and he'll sound equally fire.
That dude, I think they came up at a time where adaptability was
let me
crucial.
rephrase that. But as of the last 6 months, it's been RJ Payne, because I've been working on an album with RJ Payne, and it's actually just wrapped up now. It's called Chemistry. We're gonna drop that shit in July. Wow. Woo, let me tell you.
Looking forward to that.
Dude, that's crazy. RJ Payne is like, he's got to be, and I don't know. I hate throwing these like underrated, blah, 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 like all these terms, but like, man, a guy that is not talked about enough for his lyricism and his acumen of words is RJ Payne.
I can't hear you, my G.
You can't hear me?
Hold on. Let me try to refresh this.
Check. Danny, you still hear me, right?
I got you.
Okay.
Yo.
Yo.
You hear me?
I got you.
My headphones died, so I had to switch headphones.
Oh yeah, that happens to me too.
I've had that happen more than once.
Shit.
I had somebody borrow my Bluetooth headset once, and they actually hijacked the feed from my headphones from the stream, and I couldn't figure out what happened.
For real, dude. It's literally never a dull moment on this fucking show.
Yo, every night's a little bit different. It's in the opening. We gotta. I love it that it's there, but we gotta take it out. I feel like it's our curse.
Man, shout out to our boy Ryan in the chat. Better late than never, man. We're happy to have you here. Ryan's got this new thing called Granite State Ramen popping off this year. That's going to be like a crazy food pop-up. So shout out to him for being here to rock with the program.
I can't hear you guys.
You're not hearing us?
He didn't pop in. I know that he's there in spirit.
You're not hearing us at all? You might have to adjust your audio settings, maybe. That's the only thing
I hear you just fine now.
Yeah, I think sometimes when you change headsets and shit, you gotta.
I can't hear Cody at all.
Oh, just me? I'm the only one you can't hear?
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's so strange.
That is.
Yeah, it's very strange. You got me, right?
Wait, Cody, talk.
Yo. Yo.
I can't hear Cody at all.
That's so. Do you hear Danny?
Yep.
Mic check.
Yo.
Mic check.
I'm gonna get off. Hold on.
It is what it is, man. It's never a dull moment.
If it makes you guys feel better, the chat says they can hear everybody.
Chat says they hear everyone.
Yeah. All right. Well,
you know what? You know what's fucking hilarious though? Now that he dipped out, now I can't hear Cody.
This is so weird. That man,
I
the
hear
internet.
you, Danny, but I don't hear Cody.
That's so weird. The internet is just not rocking with us tonight.
Let me see.
I think it might be too much bandwidth.
Probably. Well, Danny, do you want to keep this thing going?
There's too much greatness on this live right now. That's why.
I know. So much fire on here. It's just eating up all the burning up the bandwidth. It can't handle us. That means Friday's going to be absolutely fucking ridiculous. He's going to be in trouble. Fitchburg's going to be in trouble. We're going to end up getting fucking thrown out.
Yo,
what's going on? What's up, Weapon?
Yeah, I can't hear you guys.
ESP.
No dice.
Oh wait. I think I heard you. You hear me?
Oh, you did?
I heard you.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. You're hearing it?
Wait, Danny, talk.
What's up, bro?
I can hear Cody now.
Now he can't hear me.
Now I can't hear you. I'm sorry, guys.
No worry. That's wild.
That's funny.
Yo, let's fucking kill this show on Friday. It's just gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, it's definitely gonna be wild. No doubt about that.
It's gonna be crazy. In case we run through any more technical shit, make sure you guys follow at Weapon ESP. He's gonna be one of the Ryan in the chat says it's not a good show if there's no technical difficulties. For real.
Yo, Ryan, my man.
And we lost
part of this long enough. He knows.
Burn didn't even make it through the first few minutes, dude.
Motherfucker, man.
His shit kicked him right the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Shout out to Jess. Looking forward to the show on Friday. It should be a crazy one at that.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, we're gonna try and bring Dizzy back in here. You want to do this one, Danny? See if see if the internet likes you better than me, perhaps.
All right.
I don't know if the internet likes me better, but
yeah, Danny's voice has not had an issue at all.
I put a little bit into this setup, so I hope so.
Yeah, true.
Well, when I first came in,
really hope so.
Your voice was like Alvin and the Chipmunks and shit. That's why I refreshed it when I first came.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
It was like.
Oh
well,
man,
that's so funny that you said Alvin and the Chipmunks. Well, I was a little kid. When I was a kid, I was a fat, chubby little kid, and everybody used to joke and fucking call me Theodore.
Oh man.
So every fucking year, they all wrote the same fucking joke in my yearbook, like, say hi to Alvin and Simon for me. So it just happened to be funny that you're like, sounds like a fucking chipmunk.
Dude, I'm rocking with the Chipmunks. It's gang over here.
Dude, I love the whatever, yo. I love the chipmunk. Now I don't give a shit. Like,
did I say Batmunk?
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
This shit's fucking awesome.
Yo, I got an album I'm gonna be dropping next month too. Disrespect. I got Marv 1 on there. I got Benny the Butcher on there. I got a bunch of heads on there, bro. It's some heat, man.
Damn. Is that separate from the RJ Payne project, I'm guessing?
Nah, so the RJ Payne project is me, RJ Payne, and then we got Guilty Simpson on there, Fat Cat from Detroit.
Damn.
Who else? Pro Dillinger. And I think that's all we got for features on there.
Wow. That's crazy though. I'm excited for that.
And it's solely produced by DJ SoCal.
Okay, hell yeah.
What day next month?
Huh?
What day next month is that dropping?
So the Disrespect album, that's gonna probably drop June 15th. Either that or Father's Day. I'm still toying with which one. Because I already dropped one single, The Bad Man, for that And I'm gonna be dropping another single probably on June 3rd, which is a Wednesday and my birthday, called called Motion, featuring Villa Velli. And so it was, just trying to drop projects, man. I got so much collected music that I haven't released yet. Last year I dropped 2 albums, one on my birthday and one in 4th of July. So and they're both different sounds too.
So let me ask you about your thoughts on release strategy a bit. So are you feeling like this year, because of your last year results, is that why you kind of have an incentive of dropping more this year? Or did it just kind of creatively happen like that?
I think a series of different things, because essentially as artists, we always want to stay relevant and be consistent. And I think that Spotify is a good, although it's a shitty situation for payment and all that, but it's a good gauge as to where you're at with your fans, right? Because if you don't drop for a while, your monthly listeners decrease.
Yeah.
But then you drop, all of a sudden you see your monthly listeners gradually increasing. So what does that mean? The more you drop, the more monthly listeners you attain. So rightfully so, you should be consistently dropping. You know what I mean? Whether it's a single, feature with somebody. But a lot of times, a lot of artists, they when it comes to releasing things or featuring on projects, a lot of these artists are ignorant to how to release and how to properly license your music and attach ISRCs and all these different things, so that you don't get the proper accreditation as you should, right? Like if I feature on somebody's track, best believe if somebody pays me for a feature, we got split sheets. Yep. I see that back end, I see the analytics, everything, it's not just you releasing a song and I have no attachment other than my name being on it. That's not good business.
Exactly.
Because then how are my fans going to see that you released a song with me, and how are your fans going to see that you released, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So at that point, you're like throwing a rock into a big ass ocean. Whereas we got to work with the pond that we got first, make ripples and turn it into a lake, then turn that into you see what I'm saying?
I love that you said that too, because I try to tell people all the time, right? Like making money in music isn't easy, but if you're willing to learn the economics of how your own business works, there's pennies to be made in so many different avenues. There's multiple different kinds of royalties that you can get. There's different mechanics on those royalties. There's all of these
publishing
different things.
Royalties.
And, it's like you might open your ASCAP account and have only made 7 cents or whatever. And it's like, but you can see where that 7 cents is coming from and figure out how to inject into that and build upon it.
Bro, I'm not like blown. I'm not like on a large scale. My name, I got a good buzz. I'm syndicated worldwide, but I'm not blown up. But yet every 3 months I could pull $1,000, $1,500 just off of royalties. Every 3 months, easily.
And that's
you know what I mean?
Reinvest that into yourself is major.
Exactly, man. So the way I look at it, just off of streaming, I can make the amount that somebody works at Dunkin' Donuts makes for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just off streaming. That doesn't count you selling verses or you selling merch at places, right? Because a little $500 investment, I get a couple thousand CDs. I'm making 5, 6, 7 grand. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all in initiative and work ethic. You know what I mean? Music is not just, let me record something, let me put it on a DSP and let me put it on Facebook and Instagram. It's you got to have email blast lists. You got to have a core of people, supporters. Like even with this All or Nothing platform, every time we drop something, I have a list of emails that I send to people. So I get reaction videos and different things and different type of engagement and everything happening. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a moving machine. If one part of the machine is not oiled enough, you're going to have a faulty machine. You know what I'm saying? It's like an engine. If you don't give your engine a goddamn oil change, eventually that shit going to cease.
Straight up. I love that you said that too, because the email list is so crucial. I tell people all the time, like social media is like shouting into the void sometimes, but your email list, you can always gauge exactly how many people opened your email, how many of them clicked through, you know,
And
what
it's easy to
of
get an
that whole
email
list is
list.
checking it.
It's easy to get an email list. You just look up DJs, and 9 times out of 10, DJs always put their email, like submit music here. And you just got to pitch your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a nice, and that's the good. See, I hate AI, but I love AI at the same time, right? Like AI, I created my whole EPK with AI. All I did was put all the information that I already had, and it formulated the EPK for me. So it's good and stuff like that. But when it comes to creativity, I can't stand it, because then there's no creativity.
Yeah.
But
That's
like
the
stuff
thing, is
like
like,
that, like there's so many tools that are available right now for artists that a lot of people don't know, and they don't take advantage of it, and it's a shame, you know.
for real. I want to ask you two. So it's a pro and con question. So I'll give you the pro first, and this is kind of like New England centric. And so the pro, what do you like the most about New England, or what do you like the most about the New England hip hop community that's specific to us?
I'd say the authenticity, honestly. Like there's a lot of artists that because I'm a boom bap head, so that I love boom bap. I don't like listening to this other bullshit that's out, like everybody's trying to sound like Drake, or everybody trying to sound like Lil Yachty, or whatever these kids are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. New England got their own pocket of music, though, that it's like, it's a signature sound. Like, you could almost tell when an artist is from New England versus an artist from New York. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we have like a core signature sound to us. You know what I mean? Even our boom bap sounds different than mainstream boom bap. I mean, you think about it. You like me, ESP, even SD Knack, all these dudes. We all have our signature style. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say we sound like the Jim Joneses, or the you know, all these other cats from coming out of New York. You know, even underground cats out of New York. Like, if you listen to a lot of the dudes from Punchline Academy, when New England artists get on Punchline Academy, you could tell the difference. Like Big Deeks when he hits up Punchline Academy, like, we have that signature sound, and a lot of it is grit. And I say grit because we deal with a lot of shit in New England, man. We got all seasons of weather. You know what I'm saying? So we suffer from hypothermia and heat exhaustion. You know what I'm saying? So we just got a different grit to us.
Only for a month.
Yep. And then the cons, I would say everybody is so full of themselves that, and I even fall victim to it sometimes, that there's not many olive branches being extended. Like who?
I think we might have just lost you there, Dizzy. I don't know if you're hearing us, but
remix.
Hopefully he'll pop back in here in a sec. Damn, but he made a valid point about New England. One of New England hip hop's best attributes is its kind of grit and raw authenticity, for sure. And there's something very working class about it. Oh, you're back. Hell yeah. We lost you for a minute there.
Yeah, my bad, man. Somebody
But the thing about the grit is also because New England rappers feel like they have something to prove because they're from New England. Like, being from New York and being a rapper, you don't like per se have as much to, you know, you have more to, like, you have just as much to prove, but it's like you have like a ground for it. Where in like Vermont,
yeah, let me tell you something
New
real quick. My bad. And I don't mean to cut you off, man, but
no, you're good. You're good.
It's so hard to do shit as an artist from New England, man, because there's no platforms out here. That's why I did the All or Nothing cipher, bro. on the radars and all that, unless you fucking dick riding somebody or paying bucks, you don't get on those platforms because you got to be in the cipher, the New York cipher, and if you're not in there, it's not coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah.
in order for me to get on Shade 45 the way I did, you know how many times I drove to New York by myself just to show up at the event, and I was never on the bill or nothing. I've done so much shit. I've been on tour with Wu-Tang. I've been on tour with Capadonna, Crumb Snatcher. I've done mad shit. And I bit the bullet one year. It was like, fuck it. Amadeus keeps inviting people. I'm going to go there. I did a couple open mics. I made my name stand out so much that one day I got a call. He's like, yo, I got a last minute opening for the Punchline Academy if you want to come through. It's tonight. I'm like, damn, tonight, New York, and I got to be bar ready? Fuck it, let's go, because I'm always bar ready. Drove all the way to New York, Vinny Idol studio, murdered that shit. And then they had a battle legend there, Lou Castro. And I went in there and fucking John blazed it, son. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I kept getting re-invited back out to do shit. And then and different legends start hitting me up. Black Poet, Rusty Jukes, all these people hitting me up, and they all wanting to work with me because they see the motion. You know what I mean? So it's like being stagnant sucks. So that's the cons about New England. So we don't got the olive branch being extended like that. Like I said before I got cut off, cats like you is what makes the scene continuous. You know what I'm saying? Like doing shit like this, putting on shows and putting other artists on, and then showing those other artists love, not just like promoting yourself and then like, oh yeah, also featuring these cats. No, you giving flowers too. So that's love. That type of stuff is what New York is best for. And that's what we don't have much of out here. Like Boston, they do it, but Boston only fuck with Boston people. You know what I'm saying? And even Edo G said it to me himself. I'm like, damn, yo, I'm making moves. My name's being popping, and I'm doing this and this and this too. Why they ain't reaching out to me like that? He goes, well, Dizzy, let me ask you, when's the last time you've been to a Boston show just to go? And I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I tell you how many times I've gone to New York in the last month, but you're right. I haven't gone to a Boston show just to show my face and be relevant and be around. And that's the thing that sucks about out here, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you on that, because I always tell people it's like there's so much talent here, but there's no ecosystem because the majority of people want to be the talent, and you need people that can create infrastructure. You know, it's like when you go to New York, there's people who want to get into artist management. There's people who want to be radio show hosts and DJs. There's, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's people who want jobs that support the greater ecosystem. And we don't have enough of that in New England to be self-reliant.
That's why with the Cypher, I don't even get on it myself. I'm a producer. I could produce every Cypher if I wanted to, but I don't want to attach myself like that, because I don't want people to like no disrespect to like grind mode and all of them, but every grind mode thing, what you see the person that started it doing a verse in every fucking one. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It's not about me. It's about providing the opportunity. I don't charge people to get on the Cypher, but at the same time, it's invite only. You know what I'm saying? Like, not anybody could just be like, yo, I want to get on that. And just because you got a buzz, we're going to be like, yeah, we're going to get you on. Like, nah, first of all, it doesn't fit with what we're trying to do. Maybe when it does, I'll holler at you. But right now, that doesn't fit with what the style that we're trying to go with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're very selective with it. But at the same time, each Cypher is going to have a New England up and coming on there. When we don't just do straight New York based, and if you ever see that, it's because the majority of these New England dudes be acting divish. You know how many people I done invited to the Cypher, and then last minute they hit me with some bullshit ass excuse, and I'm like, yo, but if Amadeus invited you to do a punchline, would you give him that same excuse? No. But see, they don't respect it like that because they see a rapper doing something and they're like, it's an ego thing. Like, I ain't fucking with that. That's Dizzy shit. It's not Dizzy shit. Dizzy just initiated it. I'm putting up the bread behind it. You know what I'm saying? I put up money. Each one cost me like almost $2,000 every fucking Cypher. But that's the sacrifice that I make so that these people can can have a platform. So guys like me and you can, whenever we doing an album, I want people to hit me up like, yo, can I do a mic drop? I want that content. You know what I'm saying? Or yo, can I get on a cypher? Yo, blah, blah, blah. I would love to do a track with Pro Dillinger. You say he's doing the cypher next month? Yo, let me get on that cypher. You know, stuff like that. Like people that never would have ever had a chance to, like Big D's. He's never done a song with Edo G. The very first cypher I did, I put Big D's and Edo G on the same cypher. They got a song together now.
What a combo. Holy shit. Wow.
So it's like little things like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as there's guys like you, as long as there's guys like just doing stuff like this to keep that relevancy and that spotlight on us, we'll have it, man. You know what I mean? I'm doing the Boston Freedom Rally this year, and I'm actually gonna have a live band with me as well, the Renegade Cartel. And in that Freedom Rally on the 19th, we're gonna do the first ever All or Nothing Cypher and the first ever Cypher at the Boston Freedom Rally.
Let's go. That's
and it's
crazy.
It's going to be headlined by Big Suge.
Oh, that's so perfect. Dude, that's incredible. Congrats on that. That's a huge move.
That's awesome. So we just trying to keep everything in motion, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude, Baker, good ass dude, man. He's one of the brand ambassadors for Hitman, the cannabis company. And he's been doing, the last year or so, he's been doing a talent show featuring nothing but New England artists. Nothing but New England artists. And so basically he puts them on a show, doesn't charge them for it, and they perform in front of all his friends who are in the cannabis industry. And each one of these shows, I've hosted them, except the last two. And the only reason why is because he had me be a judge at the last two. But each one that he's been doing has been sold out with people that just love music. So he's putting these up and coming artists to perform in front of like big crowds. And it's just like, it's a beautiful thing, man. Stuff like that, you know?
That is so dope.
Alive.
That's dope too, because those are the kind of events that are like special to our region in a way, you know, where it's like
man.
Everybody has a cannabis scene, but like the New England cannabis scene is so peculiar in a way, but it's also like, if you know kind of shit, where it's like, I worked in the dispensary industry for like 6 or 7 years. And so it's like, you just start buzzing around to different shops and it's like, oh, I know a person here. I know a cat here. Like if I need a job, this person will alley-oop me to get in here. And it's like, you know, it's just like real, it's some like working class shit that just fits that whole New England vibe in general.
Facts. Oh yeah. And you know, I was supposed to this Friday, I was supposed to be going because I'm shooting a video for Bernadette Price in Boston on Friday before our show. And no lie, they offered me a set and I was like, I already committed to a show.
Oh man.
But I still do a video for you. But it's like it's like I hate to see outsiders coming into my home to provide opportunity for me. You know how many years I've been trying to get on a Leeds Edutainment show? God damn it, motherfucker. Why haven't I been on the show for? You know what I'm saying? I've known Leeds for like, I knew Leeds since Mr. Green. I don't know if you know who Mr. Green is. He's a big known producer. Mr. Green used to go to Clark University in Worcester, Massachusetts over 15 years ago, right? And he was a nobody then before he met Pace One, right? And that was my boy, bro. He was the DJ at the Onslaught battle circuits, and I was the champion of that battle circuit. And he had Mr. Peter Parker was the judge. Leeds Edutainment was a judge. All these big name people, right? So I've known him for that long. How the fuck haven't I ever been on a fucking Leeds Edutainment show? It's because I'm not from Boston.
that is pretty wild, dude. Like, I was lucky to alley-oop a few of those because Leeds he's from New Hampshire. He's from like a couple towns over from where I live. So once he found out I was from New Hampshire, he was kind of like, "Oh, what you got going on up there? Like, let me see if you got some shit." And so I went down and hustled and did the damn thing, and he just like brought me back a few more times.
Oh yeah, and again, no hate or anything. It's all love. But sometimes you got to know the ledge to see how far you could jump, right?
Exactly.
I know the fucking ledge, the depth. I know the everything. Now it's a matter of me catapulting over that fucking ridge.
Straight up. I got a couple like shotgun questions for you. First one is, do you have a favorite venue that you've ever performed at?
Oh shit, yes. Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Whew.
So
That's
I booked the
crazy
tour.
work.
Yo, so I dropped a mixtape called The Official Dizasta Volume 1 many years ago. And I actually had Sean Price on it, terminology and everything. And I booked a series of shows all around United States and shit, right? And the most sold out shows I've ever did. One, Burlington, Vermont at the Metronome. Huge place. That was a really packed place. I love that place. But then I did another show in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, bro, right? It was two dudes. They looked like straight up biker dudes with the vests and everything. They were in a biker gang. Bro, I showed up there with my pops because I had a show in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and in Oshkosh. Bro, the Oshkosh one, we went there. There was a line of biker dudes outside. I was like, yo, is this a rock show or a hip hop show? Bro, as soon as we get in, they all was fucking with the music. They all showed me love. Like, bro, it was like a packed show, and I was the headliner. And just that love that I felt, that was the best show that I've ever done, man.
Midwest is special, man. Like, the Midwest and the South have been some of my most fun shows I've ever done. So that doesn't surprise me that was like so crazy.
Mm-hmm. And they always show love over there, man.
Do you have a favorite artist that you've ever opened for?
I mean, I'd say I would say Sean Price again. We the last show that I did with him, we actually did it in Manchester, New Hampshire, right? And I was dealing with a girl named Nikki Black back then. Shout out to her. She booked me and Sean Price, and 2 weeks before our show, 2 Chainz was out there, and it was at the same club, Club Realm. Bro, we sold out the venue more than 2 Chainz, and it was just me and Sean Price.
That's wild. You know what's funny too is I've seen video of that show before too, because I played with Sean Price in Manchester, but it was at a bar called Panucci's, and so I was like
Brandon
trying to
did
see
that
where
show,
else
right?
he had put. Huh?
Was it Brandon that did that show?
Yep.
Yeah, I was the one that booked that show for Brandon.
Hell yeah!
I was his booking agent in New England. That was a banging ass show, buddy.
Yeah, that was dope. And then we did Rusty Jucks, I think, the same year too.
Nice. Shout out to Rusty Jucks. Actually, we got an album dropping too that I fully produced by the end of the year. We don't got a name for the album yet, but we got like 15 songs deep. So, man, actually, we got Chris Rivers on there, Big Shug. We got Rockness Monster. So we got a couple of heads on that shit.
Man, that's wild. That's fucking that's deep. Do you have before we head out, thank you for sticking around, by the way. This was really dope. I feel like I could do like a whole episode just picking your brain on shit, because I feel like there's so much like rap economics shit that we could talk about, but I could literally eat up the whole night. So before you head out, do you have any goals for 2026 for yourself, for the Cypher, in your personal life, whatever you think is like most important?
So I want to do, I'm breaking down the Cypher as like a TV series, because eventually I want to be able to get us on to like Netflix or some sort of a platform like that. So we are on our 8th episode now, which I just finished mixing. That's going to drop June 1st. We're going to do 10 episodes for each season. So I want to do a season finale wrap up of the All or Nothing Cypher towards the end of the summer. And by the end of the year, I would love to do a big event and have each of the artists that headline each of the Cyphers be the openers for that event. So I want to do one show where we have Edo G, Black Poet, Rusty Jucks, who else? So many artists we had on the side. Every artist Bernadette Price, all these artists. I want to have all these artists that headlined our Cyphers to do one major event. And then each year I want that to be a thing. Like I want it to be like kind of like Rolling Loud. I want to turn this into an actual thing. Like this platform is legit for New England. If you look at the All or Nothing logo that's on our videos and stuff, behind it is a map of Central Mass, because that's where our studio is located. But so that's my goal for that. And as far as me as an artist, I want to drop the albums that I've been sitting on for so many years. Finally, I want to start creating new music now, because I haven't created new music myself personally in a couple of months now, and it's starting to actually fuck with me. And I I don't only want to produce beats. I'm a rapper first. I only know how to produce because it got me into doors. You know what I'm saying? But so I would say that I wanna finish establishing the Cypher platform, get it down so it's routine, and have people stop taking this as a joke. I want it to be a serious situation. You know what I mean? Like when we offer people, I want that fear of loss. I want them to be like, damn, I need to make sure I'm there. I don't want them to think it's okay to just skip out and bail out, because then it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we open arms. I want everybody to be Cody. We need your ass on it.
Yo, absolutely. I'm
go.
down, man. We definitely got to find a date soon, because I would love to be part of something like that.
Facts.
Just can't be from June 16th to June 20th.
Well, we could do June 6th. We got June 6th.
Ooh, that's right.
I'm in Vegas those days, so I
So
won't
then the
be
next
here
one
to
we'll do is
document.
the next one we'll do is in July, and that's with Pro Dillinger. We could get you on that one.
Dude, that's dope. Well,
yes, sir.
I'm definitely
July
getting into
11th. July 11th, we're doing a Baker talent show, and we got DJ Lucas. He's a headliner, and I'm a headliner on there, and we're gonna have Pro Dillinger come out and be a guest on that.
That's dope, dude.
Looks like the 11th's open at the moment.
Hell yeah!
Hell
And that's
yeah.
gonna be at Hotel Vernon in Worcester, Mass.
Nice. I've never played there. I want to check that out either way.
I did
That's
one time because I always thought it was like a hole in the wall shit type of place. And the one show I did a couple months ago was actually a beautiful place, man. It's just very misused. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a misused place. If utilized correctly, it could be a dope ass venue.
Oh, dude, that's sick. You got any final plugs that you want to plug? Anywhere you want people to follow you at? Anything like that?
So allornothingcypher.com. Please go on there, get yourself a tee. We got different colorways. We got a bunch of Pantone colors, hats, everything. Anything that's purchased there all gets reinvested back into the Cypher. I mean, I'd love to profit off of it, but for those that don't know me, I run a very successful home improvement company on my own. So it's like, I'm good to go. I want this platform to succeed for me, for you, for the next artist, for the new artist that's going to start rapping next year. I want this platform to be a success. I'm getting older, man. You know what I'm saying? I only rap for me. I don't give a fuck who likes my bars. I don't give a fuck who says that it's not relatable. I don't give a fuck. It's relatable to me. That's all I care about. If you fuck with it, great. If not, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? So my artistry is me. I'm going to release music whether people like it or not. But this platform is going to be forever. I want this to go on even long after I stop making music, which is going to be in my senior years, but
amen.
But in all actuality, man, like I want this to be a talked about thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it, point blank. This has got to be the go-to for every artist in New England.
Let's go. Let's make that happen, dude. That's good. Yo, All or Nothing Cypher is going to be the new Boiler Room, going to be the new On the Radar. Like that's going to be the thing that's for us. Like
Facts. And we in the first season, man. So You know what I'm saying? Second season, there's no room for mistakes.
Straight up.
This first season, we may have different color grading issues. You know, it took me a few cameramen before I decided to buy my own camera and do it myself.
I understand that.
I was like, wait, why am I giving this man $600-700 every fucking cipher and then having to wait for my shit to be edited when I could just do it my goddamn self? So the last 4 ciphers I've done them myself.
That's impressive. That's dope, though.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Man, make sure you guys go to allornothingcipher.com. Make sure you follow Dizzy on all social media platforms. Make sure you go to his YouTube channel and hit subscribe. He's got some ill videos over there. And of course, make sure you come out and see both of us this Friday, May 22nd at Canvas.
I'm going to bring some heads
Fitchburg.
too, so we're going to have some fun on Friday.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. And the band's going to kick some beats at the end of the night. So like those of us that have bar etiquette can get up there and fucking kick some rhymes with the band and shit. So
nice.
Some special stuff I think is going to come out of this night.
Hell yeah.
Man, thank you so much for your time, bro. Appreciate you rocking with us. I'm looking forward to catching up with you in person. allornothingcipher.com. Follow Dizzy on all platforms. Much love, bro. Thank you so much.
Salute to you guys. And Danny, thank you for having me too, brother.
I appreciate it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday, man.
Hell yeah, man. Blessings, man.
Hell yeah.
Man, what a wild episode tonight. This was a blast.
A little different every week.
It literally different every week, dude. The internet tried to fight us, but we still pulled through and made some shit happen. Big shout out to Herm and Weapon ESP, who both were trying to be part of the show, but we're running into some technical difficulties there. So make sure you guys go follow them on all platforms too. All of us are going to be together this Friday, May 22nd in Fitchburg, Massachusetts at the brand new venue Canvas. I'm going to be there with the live band. Weapon ESP is going to be there. Dizasta is going to be there. Herm's going to be there. It's going to be a live night. You can get pre-sale tickets for cheap. You can get them right now. There's a link at cody-pope.com. Just go to that show and click tickets. You can probably get them at the door as well, but I wouldn't wait. Just go get them now. Get them right after this. It's going to be an awesome night. Thank you guys for rocking with us on the pod tonight. Appreciate everybody that was hanging out. Shout out to, there was like some weird people at the top of the show that were talking about Drake in the comments. There was like a whole thing happening there for a bit. I just ignored it at the time, but that was pretty funny. It was like, have you all heard of Drake?
I had to do my producer moment there. I had to, you know, send you a little message there. Well, the first comment is why actually I hit you up, was because the first comment I was like kind of uncool with.
Oh, I didn't even,
but I didn't know if maybe they were friends or knew each other, so somebody was maybe fucking with somebody.
No, but just never a dull moment. Oh yeah, I don't know. That must be, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? People in the comments are crazy. Thank you guys for commenting. Nevertheless, it keeps our shit going.
Yeah, gives us something to talk about.
Damn, Ryan said, I figured you'd made it big enough to get troll bots. I love that. I hope
let's go.
I hope that's the case for real.
We got troll bots now. Let's go. We're building this up.
Yeah, man, this was a good one. I had a lot of fun. I wish ESP and Herm could have jumped on, but man, the internet just always wins somehow.
Maybe that's something to discuss and work on for future.
Yeah, hopefully. We're gonna get some crazy footage at the show this week though, for sure. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. We had a good one. Let's do what we do best and pack this thing up for another one. Real quick, I guess we should say that before you guys head out here tonight, as we like to remind you each week, on Wednesday nights, we record Hellhound Film Club live in downtown Nashua. We do a free movie screening followed by the podcast recording. And you can check. So literally, you just come down to the spot, 217 Main Street, Nashua, New Hampshire. Doors open at 7 every Wednesday. And by 8 o'clock, we got a movie on the projector. We got some food and drinks. It's going to be a good time. So check this out real quick before we head out.
Yes, we hold Billy to there. Okay, Bill,
ladies and gentlemen, please hold it quiet.
Okay, that's the shot.
No, I'm Marty like I know him. It's weird.
It just like hits so fast and so hard that.
Sorry, we got to bring it back to Marty. Watch after.
Yes, we hold Billy to there. Okay, Bill,
ladies and gentlemen, please hold it quiet.
Okay, that's the shot.
Yo, just to give you guys a heads up, this is fair warning. Last week, we actually started the movie earlier because we were running out of seats.
Yeah, true. We did almost have a filled out club last week.
So, just saying, you guys won't, if you're going to come down, come on down because the seats are starting to fill up. So, this is gaining traction. We want y'all to be a part of it. Come down, grab your seat, grab some popcorn, hang out with some good friends, and watch a good movie and hear Cody and I argue about the movie.
Not wrong. A lot of episodes. But yeah.
I still
all right,
love
guys.
it. I love it still, though. That's the thing. I love it.
I feel that. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for rocking with us tonight. Please get your tickets to this Friday's show, this Friday, the 22nd. We're going to be live in Fitchburg, Massachusetts at the brand new venue Canvas. Shout out to We May Be Cousins who helped put that venue and show together. And yeah, get your tickets. Come out and rock with us. It's going to be a great night. Cody-Pope.com. And much love from your favorite Hellhounds. Preach.
Cody Central is written and produced by Cody Pope for Hellhound Publishing. If you'd like to sponsor the program and have your brand, podcast, or service featured, learn more about that today at www.hellhoundpublishing.com/Cody-Central. Additional ways to support the program include purchasing music, joining our Patreon for exclusive content, or simply donating at any of the links available in the QR codes above.
I certainly feel sorry for you.